Don't forget to like, subscribe and share the videos.
Hello friends. Now with respect to public administration, let us try to understand the answer writing aspects relating to public administration optional paper by taking up and discussing the previous year questions. As part of that, let us discuss the questions asked in 2022 mains. Right, 2022 mains 2022 paper 1. So today, in the last video, we had discussed the answer for the first question. Public management takes what and why from public administration, how from business management. Today, let us discuss the second question. Every human organization shall start from system 1 and ultimately end up with system 4. Comment on Leichert's statement. Now, when you have read Rensis Leichert as part of the administrative thinkers, you must be knowing. Leichert came out with a concept called system 1 to system 4. So with respect to authority and leadership, எல்லாம் சொல்லியிருப்பார். அது சிஸ்டம் எடிட் பண்ணோன்னா ஏபிசிடின்னு பிரிப்பார். சிஸ்டம் 1 2 3 4 and the authority will be இங்க வந்து autocratic authority இருக்கும். This will have autocratic authority. This is benevolently autocratic. This is consultative authority, and fourth one is democratic authority அப்படின்னு சொல்றாரு. Though Leichert talks about, and அதே மாதிரி based on that the leadership is also autocratic leadership, benevolent autocratic leadership, consultative leadership and democratic leadership அப்படின்னு சொல்லி படிப்போம். As part of that, Leichert என்ன சொல்றாரு, though I have distinguished or differentiated the systems to be system 1 2 3 4 with distinctive authority and leadership patterns, no organization, you cannot find any organization in any of these. Instead, it represents a sort of an evolution. It's an evolution. An organization begins as a system 1, will evolve itself into system 4. And it is a kind of an evolution, and that shows how the organization is able to sustain itself as well as how it is performing. Is it true? Yes, it is true. To a larger extent, it is true. So can anyone think of establishing a system 4, a completely democratic organization? It's not possible, because while democratic organization will be more in participative style, it will adopt a participative management style. This is not possible because there are challenges with respect to participative management style. Unless and otherwise your organization's function, the objective of the organization, what kind of authority you are going to use or what kind of leadership you are going to employ in an organization will depend upon several factors like the objective of the organization, age of the organization, the nature of the functions that the organization performs, then the capabilities of the employees in an organization, அப்புறமா the vision of the leadership, one who heads the organization, vision of the leadership. அதே மாதிரி the size of the organization also matters. அப்ப இது வந்து இன்னொரு ஆங்கிள் நீங்க யோசிச்சு பாருங்க. You would have studied something called as John Woodward's experiment on systems. John Woodward, she chose 100 organizations in England and she studied how the organizations function. She categorizes organizations into three different sets of organizations, three different groups of பார்க்கறாங்க. Unit production, mass production and continuous process production. இப்போ the unit production அப்படிங்கிறது வந்து any organization at its beginning stage will be unit production organization. அந்த unit production organizationல she says there won't be any differentiation இருக்காது, authoritative differentiation இருக்காது, functional differentiation இருக்காது. Almost there will be a centralization of authority, concentration of authority on one person doing all jobs. Rigsian term use பண்ணனும், it will be a fused organization. And mass production organization is one that will be that will show more tendency to be bureaucratic, because when your ability to produce, or when the demand for producing more, right, when the demand for producing more increases, the organization will start focusing on evolving the processes. And she says when you evolve the processes, the organization will face the maximum challenge. அந்த இடத்துல தான் the organization will begin to focus more on processes rules and regulations and turn out to be more bureaucratic, and that's when the organizations show more of Weberian characteristics in children. After that, it becomes further on the organization grow ஆகும்போது it becomes a continuous process organization. A continuous process organization will be a specialized organization with different departments specializing in different aspects. அங்க possibly each department can be considered as a separate organization, or it can become it can undertake what Rensis Likert calls as system 3 or system 4. அந்த overlapping la வரலாம் அப்படின்னு. Therefore, what Rensis Likert says is absolutely true. ரைட்டா? அது ஒரு evolution தான் போக முடியும். However, ஒரு opposite view point இருக்கு. சரி, as I already told you, we cannot create a system for organization which is more participative with democratic leadership. பண்ண முடியாதுன்னு சொன்னேன். But however, in the current context, in the post industrial economy, which is more of a knowledge based economy and a knowledge based society, as Peter Drucker says, we are in a knowledge society. Since we are in a knowledge society and we are evolving businesses as organizations that are more to do with knowledge business, அங்க the democratic leadership ஓட ஒரு organization create பண்ண முடியும். It need not evolve. No, it need not evolve. So much so that in the present context of gig economy, we are more taking up the self control mechanism, right? Self control mechanism, அதே மாதிரி democratic leadership and more of democratic organization setup மாதிரியும் create பண்றோம். So Renaissance Likert in the statement வந்து when we take up the organizations from the traditional point of view, then his statement is completely valid. However, in the current context of knowledge society, it is possible to set up all the four systems organization in separate way as we want it to be. Adu possible. So your comment can be like this, both sides you can give the comment. All right, fine. So next subsequent video, next questions we shall discuss. Thank you very much and wish you all the best.